What's up, guys? Jeremy Marquez here, jmarqeting. We call you close more real estate listings. Give me a second here while I get everything all set up and we'll get rocking and rolling. Rocking the jmarqeting, old school. I call you close. Let's see here. Make sure we got everything set up. Put that on speaker. We're going to be calling some expired listings to begin with. In the Sacramento, California market. Then we'll switch it up and call it down in the Los Angeles market. We'll see how much time we have. I'm using the Google Hangouts platform to stream through Facebook Live. I'm not a pro streamer. I'm really good at making phone calls and setting up appointments, but I try to do these live streams to help you guys get better and show you guys what I do. So if you have questions, comments, things like that, put it in the chat box. You do have to be following jmarqeting in order to comment during the live stream. You'll see links to different services that I have. Go ahead and click on that if you're interested, or just hop on my calendar. There should be a link for that. Actually, that didn't work. Let me just put a link here. I know there's a link to the group. Go ahead and join that if you're interested. If you're a realtor, definitely join that. The first 100 in the group get a free coaching call with me. So I do one-on-one training for cold calling for realtors and for assistants. So if you already have an assistant, I can train them. Or if you want to learn how to be good at calls and set appointments up for yourself, we do a one-on-one training. Let's just get right into the calls, because that's why you guys are here, right? All right, let's go.
You have reached the voicemail box of 707-20837.
We do not leave messages typically. Just hang up and move on to the next. Hopefully they call back. That's what we want. Sunday fun day. Time to get it done day.
Forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 9165. Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
It's kind of a weird voicemail message, right? So this is my second time calling these numbers. I called these numbers yesterday, and then I'm just going to rotate through them. Calling newest to oldest, expired and canceled listings.
Forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
The game plan here is to find out if they still want to sell their property, what happened when it was listed, and setting the appointment.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 91691456694 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
So average price point out here in this area is about 400,000.
Hello, you've reached Denise.
Not very many agents or assistants or companies are calling on Sundays. I know that. We call every day. It's all about timing when it comes to these type of leads.
Sorry, the mailbox is full and there is not enough space to leave a message. To send a message to another Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. Michael Nadler is not available.
See, these are all expired that it came off the market yesterday.
1, 2, 9.
So good morning. This is Jeremy with Berkshire Hathaway calling about your property on Turner. I'm sorry? I didn't hear what he said. Let's call him back. He hung up. We always call him back when they hang up. Might be a bad connection. Hello, sir? Hello? On to the next.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging.
Let's see here. So we're using the 3-line dialer. There's 3 numbers being called at the same time right now. And if somebody answers the phone, I'm on another call, they hear what's called a callback message. So I have a couple of different options that I use. I'll go over that in a minute. It's a strategy thing. Who else uses a 3-line dialer on here? You guys using the 3-line dialer?
Hi, this is Kim. Leave me a message and I'll call you back. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or
these numbers that don't match the name that I have on the lead. I mean, that doesn't mean anything, but I want Red X to get a little bit better at their data. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I have the wrong number. I was looking for the owner of 4748 Kenneth.
Nope, we no longer own it. We owned it a year ago, but we sold it.
Ah, okay.
You're gonna have to leave a note at the house there. That's all I know. I don't have their number or anything. I'd give it to you. But,
That's all right. Are you getting a lot of calls on it?
I've had about probably 8 calls in the last 2 days.
Yeah,
Different realtors, people asking. So I don't know what's going on. I think they took their sign down. But one of the things I had a problem with in the Fair Oaks area was when you put a for sale sign up, the tweakers and the druggies all start checking out the property and trying to break in.
Yeah.
And they might have taken their sign down because of that. But we had a problem when we were selling the property. Never had a problem in that neighborhood until we put the for sale sign up.
Well, here's what happened. That's not the case. The case is they took it off the market, so that's why everybody's calling. And what happened is everybody's scrubbing tax and title records, and that's how your number got mixed in.
Oh, okay. So they took it off the market. Are they going to just wait and then relist it, I assume?
Well, that's what we're all trying to figure out to try to get the listing.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay. The great house inside, I'll tell you what, we did some killer remodeling in there. And it's got some wonderful rooms.
I'm
So you have swimming pool in the back. It's a real concrete swimming pool. It's been retiled, and it's absolutely beautiful, that pool. I mean, they said it's one of the best pools around.
I'm curious, when you sold it to them a year ago, what'd you sell it for?
I understand they were listing it for the same price we sold it to them for.
Because
So it was around $635,000, I think is what we sold it to.
no,
Something like that.
it came off the market at 760.
Did it? Okay.
So you sold it at 675.
You made it 750, and people probably offered him 690 or 700. You know, everybody tries to beat you down. So
Well, not in this market. Thanks for the information.
now the market's crazy.
So he's a past owner. Could have asked him if he has anything that he needs help with, but that's okay.
The person you have dialed can't take your call now. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, hello?
Good morning. This is Jeremy calling from Berkshire Hathaway for Debbie or Steve.
Yeah?
Debbie, I was calling about the property that you took off the market a couple of days ago in Gulf.
It's not off the market.
But it's canceled as of the 12th. Yes, it is. Debbie,
No, it's on the right now. We have it listed.
you may be in agreement with Laura, but it's not active on the MLS. That's why I'm calling.
Well, I don't know. You'll have to talk to her about it then because it's on the market with her.
Well, just so you know, that's why we're all calling because it came off as canceled on the 12th and it hasn't been put back on the market yet. Just so you know, I'm not sure if she told you that. Are you? So it sounds like you're still working with her. You just don't know what's going on, right? Debbie? She didn't really like that too much. So she's still working with the realtor apparently, but the realtor doesn't isn't informing her seller of what she's doing. So what we're going to do is we're going to put that in a callback for a couple of months just to see what's going on to see if it expires because it came off as canceled. So we call back in a couple of months to see what happened. If it's sold, we just move on. But if it didn't sell, then there's an opportunity there. What's up, Neil?
Please leave your message for 91.
If you're tuned in, say hello in the. It helps me a lot, guys. It helps the stream a lot, and it helps when I put it on YouTube. If you guys give a thumbs up, if you give a subscribe, if you put comments in the video, it helps me a lot. I'm working on growing my YouTube channel to over 1,000 followers to monetize it. I'll just be straightforward with you. It'd be great if you can support that. So each video I do on Facebook. So on Facebook, it helps if you give me emotions, make comments, and share it. The more you make comments, the more Facebook distributes the stream. But then after, when I make some edits, I upload it to YouTube. And so when I put it on YouTube, it helps me a lot when you guys make comments, and subscribe. The more you do that and the more you share it, it helps me. And then the more that you guys help me do that, the more videos I'll make to be able to help you guys get better with your cold calling. So if you help me, I help you, and I'd greatly appreciate it. It would only take you a few moments to be able to do things like that, and it means the world to me.
Hi, you've reached the Galleons. We're not able to take your call right now, but if you leave your name, number, and a brief message, we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Thanks for calling.
The Galleons. It's a nice property out in Orangeville. I like Orangeville. I live out there near Orangeville, in Fair Oaks actually, but it's on the Orangeville border. Let's call that one right back because we know it's the right number.
Hello?
Good morning. This is Jeremy calling from Berkshire Hathaway about your property on Catalina.
I don't even own that property. I was renting it.
Are you getting a lot of calls about that?
I
Are you getting a lot of calls about that?
A lot.
Has anybody explained what's
They
going
keep
on?
saying we're gonna take you off the list, and they don't take me off the list.
Well, here's what's happened. They can't.
I used to rent it a long time ago.
Well, listen. This is what's
And I
going.
moved out of
Listen.
there.
This is what's going on. People can't just take you off the list. They can take you off of their list, but they can't take you off a list because right now every real estate company in the area has your number because of this. But what we can do is just remove you from our company's list. But unfortunately, that doesn't stop other people from calling. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I could try to you guys, but I would get arrested.
when do you plan to stop renting and buy? When do you plan to stop renting and buy a house?
What do you mean?
When are you gonna? When do you want to stop renting and become a homeowner?
I live with my dad. I don't even have a job.
Have you considered being a homeowner?
I don't even have a job. So
You don't have a
I live
job?
with my daughter.
Okay. Well, listen. At some point in the future, if you're looking to buy anything, my company would love to help you. But other than that, I won't call you back about this property. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Have a good day.
Bye.
On to the next.
Thanks for calling the appointment desk of
Who we got tuned in here? We got Neil. We got Tommy in here. Tommy, in a little bit, if you're watching, let's hop on a call real quick. Who else we got in here? We got 4 people in here. Say hello in the chat, guys. Don't be scared.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 916541338. Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 916.
Yeah, I'm up in Sacramento. I'm calling for my client up here in Sacramento.
916-686-29. Reach the voicemail box of 916-317-3753. Hi, April 3.
Hi. Alright, we're going to switch it up and call a different target right now. So those were the newer expireds. Let's call some newer for sale by owners or some older ones. Let's check it out real quick. And then we'll do a little bit of geo prospecting as well. So I like to call the older expireds because those ones that are on the bubble, like the ones that are like 3-4 weeks old, they've been trying for a few weeks and the property hasn't sold yet. So sometimes, usually they're pretty frustrated and they're ready to start talking about getting it listed. So it's perfect timing. So I mix it up. I call new ones, but I also call it old ones. Like new ones, you're building the relationship for when they're ready. Older ones, they're pretty much ready, or they've decided not to sell. So you want to talk to them about considering selling again. So let's just see what we got here. those people a few times. Like, you're selling your house by owner. You don't answer the phone. You're not going to sell the house. Simple. Thanks for liking the page, Taylor.
Hi, you've reached Heidi at Redwood Realty. Go ahead and leave a message and I will give you a call back. Thank you.
We don't want to speak to Heidi, the agent. We want to talk to the owner. Let's put her in as agent and move on to the next.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
I'm going to create a filter. So I can get a little bit more specific with these time frames on FSBOs. Give me a second here, just gotta restart the dialer. Got the heater on in here, man. It's not even cold. Come on now. Vertex is just spinning. Needed to load up the dialer. So this is a real life dial session, guys. There's no make believe here. I'm actually making calls from my clients. This is actually, yes, it's a little bit slow, but this is a real deal dial session. This is how it is. I want to give you guys the real experience of what it's like when I'm making calls, so you know what to expect when you're making calls. Full transparency. So I'm trying to get this dialer loaded up. Give me a second. So we were calling expireds, now we're going to start calling FSBOs. Again, if you guys have any questions or comments, use the chat box for that. You do have to be following jmarqeting in order to chat. Come on, Red X, this is frustrating. Thanks for hanging in, guys. Just give me a minute. Just waiting on Red X. I'm gonna refresh the page, see if that helps. There we go. It worked.
Welcome to Wave. Hello, this is Leonette. Unfortunately, I'm unable to receive your call. Please leave a message and I will return.
So we're calling for sale by owners that are about 3 weeks old, oldest to newest.
Has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 916708672 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more. Forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 91675757773 is not available. At the tone.
Let's run through, let's see, we got a couple of scripts here. Working on a new one. So we have a preview script. Ring ring. Hi Steve. Steve, this is Jeremy with Real Estate Company. Calling about the home for sale on Main Street. I understand you're selling the home by owner. Is that right? Got it. I absolutely respect it and think it's smart in this market regardless of what other realtors may say. I was curious if you're open to the idea of bringing a realtor in that has a buyer for the property. Perfect. I was planning on previewing some homes like yours this week before getting to work and was hoping to see yours as well. Will you be home tomorrow afternoon at 4 or 6? Or if not, what time is better? Great, I'll plan on seeing you tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Appointment set. So that's a preview appointment, right? With the intent to bring a buyer. And then when you get face to face, you build that relationship. And it's more of a relationship building long term, being there for them when they're ready to list. And then we have more of an aggressive approach. Calling about the home that you're selling by owner on Main Street. Okay, I respect that you're selling it by owner, and I think it's smart regardless of what other realtors may say. I was curious if you're open to the idea of a realtor bringing you a buyer for the property. Perfect. I love your neighborhood, and the home looks great from what I see online. What has you thinking of moving? Okay, in a perfect world, how soon would you like to move? Makes sense. And with the market being so hot right now, I'm sure you'll have no issue selling in your own. But for some reason, if 30 days go by and you can't sell it, would you consider meeting with me down the road to discuss other options? Great. Well, what I'll do, and I really don't mind, is email you a copy of our FSBO backup plan. Take a look at it and see if it's something you'd like to review at a later time. We can do that. Fair enough? What's the best email? Okay. If you thought my plan made sense, would you consider meeting with me now to see if I could show you my plan and get your home sold and net you the money you need in your pocket, bottom line? Okay, great. What time tomorrow works for that? So you start off with the FSBO preview, FSBO backup plan, and then you roll in to see if they'd consider meeting and talking about it now, right? What's the worst is gonna happen is they're gonna say, well, bring us a buyer. Okay, well then you preview the property, or you know, build that relationship, and then down the line, if they're considering listing, then you're aligning yourself as the go-to realtor. Or in this case, my case, I'm aligning myself as my client as the go-to realtor. I like the second one a little bit better because that one you're actually going for the listing appointment.
Hi, this is Debbie.
Hi, Debbie.
Hello?
Hi, Debbie. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh, okay. I was calling about the unit that you're selling in Marysville.
Okay.
Is that still available, or have you gotten an offer accepted?
I've had someone go over and look at it. They haven't gotten back to me yet. And I have had some interest, but nothing serious as of yet.
Gotcha. Let me look. It's a condo?
It's a condo, 2-bedroom, 1 bath.
Okay. Well, have you considered working with realtors that have buyers?
Yeah, I've had plenty of calls about that, and I'm just not interested in working with a realtor. On the sale part of it, buyers, agent.
Right, that's what I was saying. If we had a buyer, would you work with us?
Of course.
Okay. And if some time goes by and you can't get it sold on your own, do you have a realtor you would use to list it?
I don't think that's going to be an issue.
You don't? Okay.
Nope.
Well, you put it up on the 3rd, so it's only been a couple of days. Okay.
Yeah.
So if
I'm not in a huge. The test will be out mid-February.
Yep.
Have a lot of things with this, so I'm not in a hurry to dump it.
Got it. So if we had a buyer who was interested, how much time in advance would you need to show it?
My tenant is cooperating with showing it. She works until 5 or 5:30 each day during the week and is available on the weekends. But like I said, it'll be vacant mid-February.
Okay. Well, would it be okay just to keep in touch, and if we have a buyer, let you know?
Sure, you can text me that number on the ad if you have someone that would like to look at it, and I can give you her information, and you guys can set it up directly as far as the time to go view.
So not this number?
No. If you have someone that actually wants to view the place, a prospective buyer, I can give you the tenant's information, and you can coordinate with her directly.
What's
but
that?
I'm not opening it up just to go walking through right now.
Okay, what's the number?
Text me at this number, and I'll respond with that text. Okay?
Perfect. And just so you know, my name's Jeremy. I work with Jennifer Atherton here at Berkshire Hathaway. I'll text you that info when we get off the phone.
Okay, Jeremy. Thanks for calling.
Have a good day. All right, so buyer only for now. It's a follow-up. we have a buyer, great. That's not why we're calling. We're calling to build a relationship to list it for down the line. So in reality, that's just a lead to nurture. She wasn't really ready to do anything serious, so we'll just follow up with a call and a text and a call. It is all good in the neighborhood. So she listed it on the 3rd. Today's the 16th. So it's only been on for 2 weeks. That's something, the tenants won't even be out till mid-February. So that's a slow roll, something that's more of a long-term nurture. I'll give a follow-up call in a couple of weeks after texting. Move on to the next call. It's only a $100,000 unit, but whatever. It's a lead. She might have other units available. It's one of those relationship building opportunities. This is a triple wide trailer. You never know when you're going to get when you call FSBOs, because you can't filter anything out. The only thing that you can filter in RedX is like the areas. You can't filter out price point. You can't filter out property type. It just puts it all in there.
This call has been forwarded to an automated voice.
It's all good. Just means you just have to work through stuff.
You've reached the Weird Nelson residence. We can't come to the phone.
Leave your name, number, and a detailed message, and I'll return your call as soon as possible. Thank you.
So this is stuff that was listed on the 9th, so it's about a week old for sale by owners. So we're getting closer to the newer stuff. It's about perfect, a week to 3 weeks is the perfect time.
Hello?
Hi, I was calling to speak with Monique or Adam about the property you're selling in South Lake.
Yeah, this is Monique. How can I help you?
This is Jeremy with Berkshire Hathaway in Sacramento.
Okay. Jeremy?
Well, is this still available?
It is, yeah.
Okay, great. Well, I'll get straight to the point. Are you open to working with realtors that have buyers for the property?
Yes.
You are. Okay. And is it vacant or are you guys still living there?
We're still living here.
Oh, okay, great. When you do sell it, what are your plans?
Oh, I don't want to. So many
many people call us about this. If you are interested in the house and showing it, I'd love, to take your information down. But there's so many people asking the same questions. Sorry, Jeremy. No.
Oh yeah, not really into getting to know each other, huh?
No, I'm not.
That's
But
fine.
if you're interested in the house, please, I'll take your number down, and when we show it, I'll give you a call.
How much time in advance would you need to show it if we had a buyer?
We're gonna schedule showings in the next few weeks, so yeah,
Okay.
we have names down that we're calling when we do that.
And if you can't get the price you need in a certain period of time, do you have a realtor you're going to list with?
Have a good day, Jeremy. This is all stuff I just don't want to talk about. I'm at the tour.
Yeah. All right. Well, you have a good day too. Good luck on getting it sold.
With no problem.
On to the next. Not the type of client we want to work with. See, there's like no magic. There's no magic to this, guys. Either they want to sell it, or they want to work with you, or they don't. Right? You can't make somebody do something that they don't want to do. So what you do is you just try to figure that out as quickly as possible, qualify them, and if there's somebody that wants to work with you or is willing to work with you, then you pursue that. If not, you just don't waste your time and you move on to the next. It's real simple.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up this live session for now. For those of you that tuned in, I greatly appreciate it. If you guys have any questions or comments or are interested in my training services, hit me up on the DM or hop on my calendar. If you're a realtor, make sure you join the group, the Rookie to Relevant Realtor Resource. That's my public group for my coaching program. I'll put another link here in the chat, so that in the comments, so you guys have that. It is Sunday, so hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'm Jeremy Marquez with jmarqeting. We call you close and power prospecting. Have a good day, guys.